Okay, this is a video on how to take the front end or the bumper of a Abarth off. I'm going to start underneath. So underneath, you got a bolt here and here, and then you got one here, back here in the back, and the same on the other side. I want to take those all out. Now working on top, you need to remove this bolt, this bolt, this bolt, this bolt. The next step is actually to remove the fender lining, but to make it easier I'm going to remove the tires. But as you can see, there's a screw here, screw here, screw here, bolt back here in the back, bolt up here at the top. If you remove all those, then it should separate from, the car here. So again, bolt, 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 bolt. Same on both sides. So I'm going to remove those now. Oh, and the tire. One point I should make is if you don't have an impact wrench, you might want to have the car on the ground, loosen up the lug nuts, and then lift the car up. But since I have one, I'll just take the tire off. Okay, so after a little bit of time, I had problems with the lug nuts on the wheel for some strange reason. But I ended up removing this screw, this screw, this screw. After looking at it, you don't need to remove any of these because it connects right here. So it should come loose. And then underneath there's one screw that's right here. Same on both sides. So now what I'll have to do is I'll have to kind of push down and pry out from this point. I'm going to clean up my hands before I touch the car and do that. So hold on just a second. Okay, so if you hadn't figured it out, I'm kind of making this video as I go and I'm trying to figure it out. Actually, I was showed how to do this, but I kind of forgot. I did have to take the whole liner out because there is a bolt. I'm trying to get it in the shot. There's a bolt right there that has to come out before it'll come out. And I don't know if you can see it in the shot, but there's this clips. That's the part that's going to kind of be difficult when I pull. Basically, you just kind of pull and they should pop loose. I think if you pull up and out, I think it's the way I read it, but yeah, this bolt on both sides is going to come out. It's a hex bolt, so let me do that right quick. Okay, so I got the bolt out. Basically, I had to pry on this until it came out. So of course now it would actually slide up off the car. I'm going to slide it off the car and show you the connections that you have to disconnect for it to come off the car, and that's it as far as taking the front off. Alright, so I started trying to take it off and I forgot there's actually that bolt there. There's one right there also that's got to come out before it come off. Well, actually there's three. Now let's see, 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to take those 3 out and it should slide off then. Alright, so now the front is off. You have to make sure you disconnect this connector, which goes to the running light. This runs to the turn signal on the side. And the same thing over here. Running light, turn signal. And this is actually for the fog lights, which is actually a pretty good way they did it. It's just one wire on this side and then it comes unplugged. So now the front's off the car, and I hope this video helps somebody, because there was no video that I could find that told how to remove the front.